Alright guys, so we're about 2 weeks out from the All-Star break right now, and if we really want to make it to that Futures game, we really need to reinforce the fact that we deserve to be there over these next couple of weeks. We did a really great job in the last video because we hit 3 home runs over the course of 5 games, as well as had a really good start despite the fact that we didn't pick up the win. But still, we have a great stat line right now as we're sitting at 6-3 with 86 strikeouts in 70 innings and sitting at a 2.69 ERA. And we're doing pretty well in the batter's box too. As I said, we hit 3 home runs in the last video, and we're hitting over 270 now. So again, I really feel like we do have the stats to really warrant our entry into the Futures game. But again, if we really want to make sure that we can get there, we need to continue to have games like we had in that last video. And we also need to pick up our 7th win of the season. Obviously, that's not going to come until the 5th game of this video, but for now, we're going to have to go out there. Let's see if we can hit some more bombs. If not, let's just get some multi-hit games and really get as many skill points as possible. Honestly, the fact that we lead the team in so many different categories, I think is going to give us an opportunity to be able to get to that game. But if we're going to ground out to the second baseman, don't know how well that's going to end up going. The good news is we did advance him to third, but I don't know if he ended up scoring. And now we're down 2-1 in the 3rd inning with 2 outs. And there we go. That's a better pitch to swing at, but I think that's going to be caught just short of the warning track, and that is 2 pitches for us and 2 outs. Still sitting in the same situation here in the 6th inning, and we need to improve as we swing at that slider. And hey, at least we're going to see more than 1 pitch in this at-bat. Obviously because we missed that one, but still, at least we get to see more than 1. Nope, we leave that fastball in, and look at that. We've already doubled the amount of pitches that we've seen this game. Kind of embarrassing, I know, I get it. But come on, let's just get a base hit. No, why are you swinging at that slide? Well, actually, no. Looking at the strike zone down there, looks like that would have been called a strike anyway, so glad we fought that off then. And it looks like that would have been the same thing. We just kind of fouled that off. We were looking off speed, so the fact that we're able to fight that off is good enough for me right there. Not on that one, though, as we strike out. But sometimes all it takes is 1 base hit to really kind of break a game open. And hopefully this is going to be that one. I know we're 0 for 3 right now. We have that 1 strikeout. But if we can knock this guy in from second, there's that clutch that I was talking about earlier. And I think we actually will. That's a little base hit up the middle. And yeah, with that 86 speed, yeah, you better believe he's going to make it home. That's what I'm talking about. And now we only have a 1-run deficit here in the top of the 8th with 1 out. So let's go. Let's just not run into an out. 0-1 count, which means he's going to be putting this one into play, I believe. So let's make sure that if it's on the ground, we run hard. If it's in the air. Ooh, that's going into center. Let's go. Yeah, we're going to make it to third on that one. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about right there. Now we got first and third with 1 out. And now we have a chance to really come back here. Nice, look at that. We start/continue a rally in this inning. And now we got a chance to go up. Great hit by him. And we are in business now. 2-2 count. Just as long as it's not a double play ball, we're fine. Liam's 2 for 2 today, which means they should be all right here. As that's going to be a ground ball. And that might be a double play. No, he makes it. Let's go. And that is going to be the game-tying run. Way to hustle down to first base, and now it's 3-3. And they're giving us an opportunity here in the 10th inning, but with 2 outs and a guy on second. And we swing at a sweeper that was not going to be anywhere near the zone. That sinker looks like it's going to be his primary, although he does have a fastball too. But there we go. Drop. That is going to drop, and that is going to be the game-leading run. Let's go. And now we got a 1-run lead here going into the bottom of the 10th. Granted, we're still on base, so who's to say that we can't break it open even more as Troy gets up to bat. And at the crack of the bat, we're going to be going. So let's go. That probably is not dropping, and that will not. But at least we drive in the leading run, and hopefully we can close this game out. And thankfully, it was enough to be able to pick up the victory. Like I said, we may have started that game 0 for 3, but the fact that we came in clutch in 2 situations there is better than nothing. Let me tell you that for a fact. And again, we should actually get a couple more skill points after that because those were clutch situations, game leading runs, game tying runs and stuff like that. So Hopefully that'll actually net us a couple more. And now if we can close out June with another win, that would be just great here. And if we can actually beat them 5-1 in this series, that'd make me feel even better. We are back at third base in this one, though. Hitting in the 3-hole again. Let's go out there, and despite the fact that we have 4 guys in our lineup that are cold, let's go out there and put these guys away again. But if anyone's going to start, it looks like it's going to have to be us. That is a nice slurve. I didn't think it was going to drop that much, though. And again, I thought it was going to be a slider, though, too. Dude, he's got slider, curveball, and slurve. Damn. And he also has, I was going to say an out, but no. That is going to be a base hit because he just went olay on that one and totally missed it. So let's go. Hey, that's going to be a base hit now. Do you think we should try to steal second? Probably not. Oh, nope, we're going back. Don't think so. Who do you think I am? You really think I'm going to try to steal on you? Come on. What do I look like? Well, is that a home run? Well, I guess we didn't have to steal. We were going to get every single base after that anyways. And what a bomb. Good thing we ended up getting on base. Hey, that inning could have ended with us. Instead, we got on base, and that allowed for us to go up by 2 runs. But if we don't make this play right here, looks like it's going to be tied. So come on, come right to us. Nope, that is not going to be the case. Now let's see if we can get him at home. There we go. We're going to get him out at second. All right, yeah, both those runs do end up scoring, but at least we got the guy out at second and we got out of the inning, but we're going to have to get that back now. And why not us? Why can't we get it back for the team? Right? Ooh, nice pitch. Nice pitch. Yeah, a little late on that one is right. I was expecting that like an off-speed or something. Like that one right there, but we just missed that one. We just miss it. And yeah, unfortunately, that's going to be a pop out to center. But thankfully, we got the lead again. That's awesome. Now let's hope we can keep it if this one just comes right to us. Oh, man, we tried. We tried. You got to get it at second. No. And unfortunately, that is going to be a game-tying double. That is unfortunate for us. But thankfully, that's where they ended it. And now it's a tie game here in the 5th. It's a brand new ball game, guys. Brand new ball game. And it has a 1-0 count as well. Nice to actually get ahead in the count for once. Look at that, 8 home runs. It'd be nice to actually get 10 before the break. You know what I mean? That'd be incredible. And we're definitely not going to get it on a pitch right there. He's got to elevate that just a little bit more, and I think we can crack that one over the fence for sure. Give it to me right here. Nope. 3-0 count. Wow. Who is this guy at the plate? This rarely happens. He's got to give us something good on this, right?
3 balls, no strikes.
A little early. Yeah, we definitely got a little overexcited on that one. And that's going to be a ground out. Damn it. I mean, regardless, those would have been in the zone anyways, but it sucks to just ground out. But I did say it's about the clutch situations, right? That's going to be the name of the game today. We got one right here. The guy on first. Come on. Damn it, that's not going to be far enough. It's a nice attempt, but unfortunately just missed it again. Thankfully, we would end up winning that one, but again, just one base hit in that. We could have done a lot better. But that's okay. Hey, we'll take a win. A win's a win, and we end the month on a really good series, actually. We won that one 5-1. We'll take that all day. And that brings us to our day off, which is going to be a practice day, which is great. That gives us a chance to get some more skill points, because we can definitely use it before we get back out on the mound. I think we're going to go for the squats. Why not? How tough could this be, right? I mean, at the end of this one, we should have 8 skill points. If not, then something went terribly wrong. And thankfully, my guy in this game can do something that I can't in real life, and that is 10 squats in a row with a good amount of weight on both sides. But there we go. 8 bonus tokens. That is great to see. And hopefully, after this game, we can have a bit more and we can upgrade some of those things to be able to help us on the mound a couple games from now and also in the batter's box for the next couple games, too. By the way, the awesome thing is we're 1 short of 50 RBI on the season. And that is pretty damn good if you ask me. Great stolen base. What? Hustle. That was a little close, I'm not going to lie. But now that puts him in scoring position for us. Now we have a chance to potentially knock him over, if not in. Is that going to stay fair? No, that is not. Just early on that one. That could have been a nice little hit, but nope. Nope. Little foul. There we go. That one is not going to drop, is it? It is not. And that's not even going to advance him. So what a wasted at bat right there. Great throw by the right fielder, and he would have been dead too. But it's time to pick it up, man. We got to get back to the same production we were having in the last video. Okay, you know what? That's fair. That's fair. Great pitch on that one, I guess. Clip the zone, so it's a strike. Good job. Oh my... Oh, mother of... Son of a... Alright, let's go. 0-2 count here. Come on, we can't just strand him. You can't strand him. Thank you very much for at least fouling that off. I know, very late on that one. But again, we wanted to be prepared for a slider or a circle change. But man, that fastball is coming in pretty quick, so we got to be prepared for it. But nope, instead we're going to swing at the one in the dirt. That's going to end the inning. And that also puts us down 5-1. But let's go 1 out. Maybe we can get a double play here. Good backhand. Get it over to him at second. Great turn. And at least we do something right in this game. Oh, now this is a prime opportunity, man. No outs guy on first. Time to spark a rally. And there we go. 1-0 count. Feel good about that. That's good. That puts us in a prime position to be able to take advantage of a mistake pitch right here. Thank you for getting out of the way of that, man. And at least we get on base. That's a nice little single, but doesn't do much except for just give us first and second. But it does continue the rally, and we still have 0 outs. 3-1 count. I'm honestly hoping that he just gets walked right here. Please do not swing at this. This is going to be out of the zone. Thank you. Look at that. Sometimes you just got to talk to your guys. And now we got bases loaded with no outs. And let's see what Liam can do here to knock some of us in. We just need to make sure that we don't run into an out. That's going to be the important thing. As he just looks at strike 3. Come on, man. With bases loaded, you're going to just look at strike 3. 1-1 count. We know this one's being put in play. Oh, that's going to be a... Oh, no. Never mind. Oh, no. We should not have gone. Wait. Wait. Oh, we got around! Let's go! How did we get around the tag on that one? How did we have the speed to do that? Hold on, I want to see how close we were at the plate. If they're going to show us. It looks like they will. Oh, and we just got around the tag. Look at this right here. Just around. Doesn't look like we touched home plate, but don't tell them. Alright? Well, unfortunately, those were the only 2 runs that we scored in that inning. And now it's 6-3. Here in the 8th. And we only have 5 outs left in this game. So let's see if we can make the most of them right here. Give me something good down the middle. Oh my gosh, the slider. I was looking fastball on a 1-0 count. Didn't think this guy had the balls to do it. That's the one that we wanted on that last one, man. Oh my goodness, man. Because we had the power swing, and if we were right there again, that would have been gone. Unfortunately, it didn't happen, and we ended up dropping 7-3. Oh, that's unfortunate, but hey, at least we had a base hit. At least we didn't go over. I know that's not necessarily what we strive for in every game, obviously. We want to have multiple hits. We want to have multiple extra base hits. But still, at least we'll take the base hit. Now let's go. We got 13 points. And honestly, at this point, it's do we go contact and power? Or do we go per 9? And if I'm being honest with you guys, I think it's time that we really upgrade these 2 things in the hitting, because we've been focusing a lot on the pitching, and I feel like our overall for pitching is much better than our overall for third base, which is fine. I think that would help us actually get called up a little bit sooner, but still, I think this is going to help us from a hitting standpoint, obviously, but that'll allow us to get some more skill points, so then we can actually improve the pitching a little bit faster. So again, it's all going to be able to really culminate in us getting more skill points quicker, which is going to get us called up a little bit quicker as well. So, long-winded explanation. I apologize for that, but still, that brings us up to a 59 overall as a third baseman. And let's see if we can just continue that. Hopefully we can get a nice couple base hits in this game. Again, facing the same exact team. And we're back in the DH slot. So we're not going to have to worry about being in the field. Although it is nice to get some extra points from playing out there. Like we spun that double play in the last one. But still, to be able to focus on hitting for this one and be able to get ready for our start in the next game, I think is going to be pretty important. So let's go out there. Let's hope that we can actually get a few base hits this time. So we're currently leading the team in home runs and RBI. Let's see if we can extend that lead in this game right here. As unfortunately we swing through a two-seamer. We got a guy on first with one out. As long as we don't hit and do a double play, I'm going to be okay with that. But realistically, we want to get a base hit. We want to get this guy in. And it'd be nice to actually get an extra base hit on this one too. It really would. We're not going to swing at a curveball like that, though. They say good take up in the corner there. I know I'm kind of covering it up for you guys, but it says good take, and it's like, come on, you don't have to have a good eye for that one. Oh my gosh, yeah, we swung way early for that. And yeah, there's that double play I didn't want to hit into. Okay, just don't do it again this time, all right? That's all I'm asking. Come on. We're at home anyways. As we line that one right and a left, right to him too. I mean, the good news is we are up 1-0, but still, man, we are not producing in the batter's box today. As that is a fastball up high, and we at least get contact on it, but just went foul, obviously. I knew it was off speed, I just didn't think it was going to be that slow. Come on, we can't strike out to this guy. Hey, come on, can we beat it out?
Got him.
Yeah, oh yeah, and you're playing in Double-A with a play like that? Yeah, okay. Quick transfer on that. And we win 1-0, but we didn't do anything. We didn't do a damn thing in that one. So come on, we really need to have a huge game in this next start, both on the mound and at the plate. And after that kind of performance, we really do need to go out there and just really beat the living shit out of these guys, because come on, man, that was embarrassing. 0 for 3 and hitting into a double play. I'm surprised we didn't lose skill points because of that one. But hey, we're hitting third. We're back on the bump. We're hopefully going to strike out a lot of these guys, and we're hopefully going to be one start closer to being able to hit 100 strikeouts on the season. We just need to go out there and throw the game that we know how to throw. We've been pitching extremely well over our last handful of starts. There's no reason why we can't continue it here. And of course, we're getting our start in the rain. Not ideal, but hopefully we can still prevail in this one. Hopefully it'll hurt them more than it'll hurt us, you know? Maybe it'll affect their vision a little bit, but hopefully it's not going to affect our grip and the spin rate on our pitches too. But let's see. Let's test that out early here with that slurve. Let's see if we can strike him out with it. He does not swing at it, although that did look pretty good though. He wants to go fastball. You know what? Fine. You want to jam him with it? We can do it. I trust it. There it is. Strikeout number 1. Great way to start the game. Number 1 of the game. Let's see if we can get number 2 here. Well, nope, but that's at least going to be a really quick out. Ground out to the second baseman. And we're on a roll already. We'll love to see it. Let's start with the fastball down and out. Got that up. Beautiful pitch. We're actually going to go back to the fastball. I know you want to go to the slurve, but we're not. We're going to jam him up and in. That'll set up for the curve. And by curve, I mean slurve, which we're going to throw right here anyways. Should be an 0-2 count.
2-1.
Should at least be a 1-2 count, but now we got a 2-1, unfortunately. Let's see if we can get that changeup over. There we go. Now, do we elevate a fastball, or do we go with the slurve? Catcher's calling for the slurve. Let's do that. Let's just try to catch the corner on it. Wow, I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one. And no, we're going fastball up. Just a little. That should be a pop-out. And that's going to drop into center field. Okay. That's okay, because you know what? We wanted a strikeout on that one, and now we're going to get the opportunity to do so. Come on. Better at bat here for us than it was in the last one. Right now,
Ball.
Come on, you got to throw your best pitches. No reason why we can't throw a nice split here. That's beautiful. And now we're going to jam them up in one more time. Why not? Maybe we can have that actually break into the zone. Well, it doesn't. No, I'm taking this one. Okay, no, I'm not taking this one. But at least we get out of it. That's fine. We just didn't get that strikeout, though. And we still had one in the inning, but you know what I mean. We didn't have that second one that I really wanted to get. And that is going to be a base hit up the middle. A weak base hit up the middle, but a base hit up the middle nonetheless. So great, with 2 outs, too. We're not going to steal on this one, but I want to take that extra lead. There we go. That'll drop. Nope, stay. Yeah, we would have been out by half a base path if we decided to go. Thankfully, we didn't. Now Liam's got a full count here. 2 outs. We're going on the pitch. Go. I got it. Nope. That's going to be caught and left. And unfortunately, we end with no runs. I mean, the good thing is we did give ourselves a shot to be able to score. That's a great feeling, as unfortunately we don't get that circle. We should get this split at the bottom of the zone, though. We will, and that should drop. Don't make me run out into the outfield to try to catch it myself. Hopefully that doesn't actually waste some of my energy. Otherwise, that would be really, really dumb on my part. There we go. Great first pitch on that one. Just swings through the slurve. I don't know what he was looking for. Oof. Nope, fastball a little too far in. That's alright, we can get the changeup down and in. Wow, that did not go down the way that we wanted it to. And unfortunately, that's a pretty hard hit fly ball to center field. But that will be 2 outs in the inning. So, if there's any positive, at least it's that. Great pitch. To start, it just does not clip the zone. Let's go with the changeup. That looks good. Or not. 2-0 count. There we go. As we... That looked like he swung early and then he was just like fighting that pitch off. But hey, you know what? If we're going to give up a base hit, at least it's going to be with 2 outs, you know? Great. Man, we might actually need to start to work on our control coming up here soon, honestly. Because that fastball could have been close. Should have been close. But it was not. Great pitch on that split. Granted, that was a little scary about where it was placed. And thankfully, that should be a fly out to center field. And we get out of the second inning. Now let's see if we can score some runs. We can't, but we do have the 9-hitter up in this inning. And hopefully we can start this inning off on the right foot. 0-1 count. See if we can make it 0-2. We sure do. And he wants to go fastball. I disagree. We're going change down and out. There it is. That's a great spot, though. That's where we wanted it. Maybe the split will do it. It will not. Fastball up and in may get him. I don't know why I'm so reluctant to throw the slurve to lefties. You know what? Let's try it. Let's see if my reluctance is for a good reason or not. Foul ball. Okay. Yeah, let's go change. Keep it in the zone. There it is. Alright, we've thrown too many pitches to this guy. Fine, you want to go slurve again? We can do that. There it is. We just threw like 9 pitches to the guy, and he got a base hit. I hate this team. Alright, that's fine though. No outs, but we can get a double play right here. At the very least, maybe we can get a strikeout. That'd be awesome too. Someone was looking for a fastball. And you know what? We're going to give it to him on 0-2. Now we need the double play. Let's get out of this right here. Oh, just missed the zone. That's upsetting. Great split on that one. Just hits the bottom of the zone. Go change up again. Oh, baby. He looks at that one. Let's go fastball up and in. Finish him off right here. Fouls that back. You know, we're going to go backdoor slurve. When was the last time we did this? A long time ago. Thankfully, even if that wasn't backdoor, that was in the dirt. And that picks up the second strikeout of the inning. Now we have a chance to get out of this this little jam that we put ourselves in. Base hit to lead off the inning. And we get 2 strikeouts in a row with the potential to get a third. Right here on this fastball up and in. No way. Get him out of here. That's what I'm talking about. Now we better get in the batter's box this next inning because we got some adrenaline. Well, never mind. We're back on the mound again, I guess. Oh, boy. Oh, we just missed the zone on that one, unfortunately. Come on, we're at home. We should be getting that call. There we go. At least we make up for that in the split. I agree. Let's go with the change. You can tell someone was looking for the fastball. He started his swing really early. Let's get him the fastball on this one. Get fouled. Thank you. Oh, I did not mean to select the fastball, but I did. Dot up that outer half. Wow, great pitch, though. We're going to go split. Clip the zone, please. Wow! Wow, 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 wow. Nope, we're going split one more time. He's expecting the fastball. Okay, come on. We are not doing the same thing we did last inning. We are not giving up a base hit after throwing like 8 pitches.
1-1 on the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff hitter.
Or maybe we are. But hey, last time we ended up getting 3 strikeouts right after it. So let's see if we can do the same damn thing right here. Man, that was their 4-hitter too. Oh, that was a bad pitch. All right, at the very least, I would love, absolutely love a double play ball. Yikes. Jam him up and in. Wow, 3-0 count. There we go. We finally get a strike on that one. Let's go change up again. Because he was looking fastball. And now let's go slurve. There it is. Do we do that again? No. There we go. That's going to be a pop out. Here, I got it. Oh, I was going to say throw behind him. Come on. Okay, at least we got 1 out on that one. But yeah, you can definitely tell we're losing our effectiveness just a little bit here. But come on. Double play ball gets us some efficiency and gets us out of it. Don't you dare go over the fence. Thank you very much. And that is thankfully going to be 2 outs. Granted, that was about a 320-foot out, though. So come on, let's not allow something out to the outfield again. In fact, I would love a strikeout here. That would be cool. I hope I see a changeup like that when I'm in the batter's box in the next inning. That was a really high flip, and I don't know if I would call that hard contact. But either way, that's going to be a ground out, and thankfully we get out of the jam again. And we will be leading off the 4th inning. Good news. Because that is going to allow us to hopefully get on base to start the inning. Not with that one right there, as we should have let that fastball up. Let's be completely honest. That's okay. Nope, not going for that one. Nice circle change, but unfortunately never came close to the zone. What are you going to throw next, buddy? Doesn't matter what you throw next. That ball is absolutely gone, baby. You shouldn't have thrown that one right down the cock like that. And that ball is lifted out of the park. Number 9 on the season. And hell, if anyone is going to give us some run support, you better believe it's going to be us. And thankfully, the offense grabbed another one as well. So, hey, we got a 2-run cushion. We've got a 1-run cushion. That's okay. That's okay. You know what? That's 1. That's why we ended up getting 1 ourselves. They need to get some payback after that. That's okay. You know what? We just got to be perfect now from here on out. We want this 7th win of the season. Holy jeez. Okay. That's fine. We're going change up, down, and out. We're striking him out right here. Okay, never mind. Way too out of the zone. Let's go fastball up and in. Why not? There it is. Okay, perfect. Strikeout number 1. At least we make up for that home run. At least we're not completely rattled. Still got a little bit of confidence. And hell, we got a 1-run lead. You know. It's great that we go bomb for bomb though. That's fantastic. Come on. Let's just get something in the zone, buddy. Uh-oh. I didn't mean like that much in the zone. Thankfully, that's going to be ground out to the first baseman, though. Now we got 2 outs. Time to get out of this right here. Let's see if the offense can put up another run or 2 after that. And the fact that we ended up putting up 2 means that we'll probably end up coming up in the 6th. Unless we actually have a really good 5th inning from an offensive standpoint. But if not, then yeah, I think it'll probably be the 6th inning. But hell, it would be nice to get a bigger cushion for this. Because after giving up that home run, yes, we still have some confidence, but definitely not as high as it was. But if we can strike this guy out right here, that'd be even better. No, coach, you're going to take us out after this, aren't you? At least we would have the lead. Ah, no, coach. Coach, let us finish. Let us finish. Please don't take us out. Oh my gosh, he's got 85 speed. That's rough. Coach, please let us finish the 5th inning. This is not the time to come out to the mound and check on us. God, you are an asshole. So not a quality start. Only 4 2/3, but right now we're lined up for the win. Yes, we are, I guess, responsible for that 1 runner who's on right now that would end up tying the game, but it's not something that would put us in lost territory. So hopefully Pena here can actually go out and kind of shut the door here. And thankfully he closed out that inning. We still got that 1-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Well, now all we have to do is just keep this lead. Is that 2 in the same game? Get fair. Stay fair. Off the pole, baby. Ding. Let's go. That is a home run. Number 2 of the game. 10 on the season. And I said we needed to show out in this game after having a really horrible couple games at the plate in the last couple. And 2 home runs with a potential win in this one, I think we'll absolutely do it. And that one off the pole as well. Beautiful. And look at that, just a thing of beauty that just barely stays fair. Any other breeze, and we are. And we may not have many fans at the game for this one because it's a rainy day, but damn it, man, we are putting on a show. And bro, we are still just, oh my goodness, man. We're laying into these right here. Now I'm just getting way too... now I'm just swinging at everything. Just swinging at everything. Come on, you're better than that. Oh, thankfully we at least caught up to that, but that should end up being caught, won't it? Oh, damn it. He does end up getting second on that at least. It's not a sac fly or anything like that, but hey, at least we put the ball in play and we advanced him to second. But the most important thing... Oh my gosh, because we didn't get the last out in the 5th inning. That's right. Oh my gosh, I'm just so used to going the full game. Or at least 5 or 6 innings that I totally forgot about that. Coach should have let us in. We had more in the tank. But 4 2/3, 6 hits, 5 strikeouts with 1 earned and no walks. But unfortunately, no win. But 2 home runs, a single, 2 RBI and 2 runs. We'll take that all day. We're going to invest those in some pitching stats for sure. But if there's any good news to come out of that, it's that we have 10 skill points, our batting average is up to 285, and our ERA is down to a 2.64. Can't be upset about that. We are still on a 3-game win streak. It's just unfortunate that our last 2 outings have been no decisions. But not like we've thrown horribly. It's just, again... We could be a little more efficient in some of those innings. We gave up a couple of base hits after throwing like 8 pitches to the hitter. And if we're going to go that deep into account, you need to win those, And we didn't. That's why we got taken out. That's why I guess we just didn't deserve the win. Good for Pena, though. He's got 4 wins this season. So good for you, buddy. Good job. Good job. So it looks like our next start isn't going to come until we face the Clingstones on Wednesday. We got 3 more games against the Shuckers, this time on the road at their place. as it looks like that's what it's going to be pretty much for the rest of this little part of the season before the All-Star break. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully we can go out there and really kind of destroy them here. But again, man, it would be nice to pick up at least one more win before we get into the All-Star break. And thankfully, we do have the opportunity in this game right here. And unfortunately, it looks like it may actually be the last one before the All-Star break. But hey, we're sitting at 7-2 right now. That's really great to see. And before we end up kind of taking off here, kind of want to see, I think we're going to need to potentially save an extra 2 for the per 9. But if I'm being honest with you, just talked about how we didn't end up making it, you know, all 5 innings in that game because we got tired around 70-something pitches. We're raising that too. Why? I know it doesn't really change our starting pitcher overall, but we get a little more clutch, which is awesome, but we get a little extra stamina, and that's going to help us out more than anything. We'll end up going with the per 9 down the road for sure, and maybe we'll actually upgrade some of the pitches as well a little bit down the line. But for now, let's upgrade that big game, let's get a little more stamina, and hopefully we'll make sure that we stay out in the game for at least 5 innings every single game going forward. But hey, you know what? We got a lot of good games coming up. We're almost at the All-Star break, and I'm really excited to see if we end up making it to the Futures game. Again, right now, we're leading our team in so many categories, especially the home runs and the RBI, and also probably ERA and strikeouts at this point as well. There's no reason why we shouldn't get a bid there, but again, time will only tell. We have a couple weeks. We'll see that in probably 2 videos. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to go down and drop a like. If you're new, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.